Tammy Webster with Bull Riding Rodeo Connection. We're here at the 2013 Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, and it's kind of a bittersweet night. It's the last performance, but we're coming to you one last time with the inside look into the NFR Through the Eyes of the Bullfighter Cody Webster. Cody, it's night 10. You got your buddies here with you tonight. How are you feeling?
I feel great. Been sick for a few days, but there's nothing that could hold us down right now. You know, this is day 10 of something that you know, me and Aaron and John, we've been dreaming of since I can't even remember. You know, and to be here with John, he's been one of my great friends ever since I got my permit. You know, I drove this little $300 car up and you know, barely made enough money to pay for my gas, and John took me in, him and his family, let me sleep on his couch there at the trailer, and you know, from there on, we've been as great of friends as you could ask. Ferguson, I've known him since we've been, you know, we got our cards together, and you know, we're working rodeos, we're young, and to have and Dusty, you know, Dusty's a little bit older than us, but you know, he's still part of our group, and to have 3 of your best friends in that arena with you, knowing that if something happens or something gets bad or one's got on top of you, you know they're not going to be there long because you've got 3 guys that are to come in and bail you out. And to have that feeling and getting to work the biggest rodeo in the world, it's a blessing.
Now obviously it's the last round. Are you ready for it to be over?
No, you know, perf 1 through 4, it kind of drug on. When we hit that 5th perf, it's like it was yesterday, and here we are 10. You know. And
Aaron, this being your first NFR, you ready to head home?
Not at all. We were talking about it earlier, and I figured they should probably have 1 round per bull rider and give us about 5 more, but it's not like that, so we're just going to have to work hard to come back here next year and keep it rolling, because I mean, at first I really thought it was a great honor just getting here, but now that it's over, it's going to be my mission to get back here, and I'm going to work my butt off to do that.
Great. We definitely want to see y'all back. Now, John, of course, you've been here at the NFR, but not as a barrel man before. So how does this compare to being out here doing the specialty act?
You know, as an act, you usually got horses here, and you only get to go 1 night. So this, working the barrel, you get to be there all 10 nights. And like he was talking about, being there with 3 of your buddies is awesome. And it's bittersweet. I mean, it's coming to an end. You get to go home, get back to things with the family, but you don't want it to be over with either. I mean, it's just your buddies are all here, and the fun that we have in the locker room, visiting and hanging out, to me, that's what it's about.
Well, that's cool. Now, Cody, you mentioned, you know, years ago when you had a tough time getting around and John helped you out, but you drove a pretty special car up here. Why don't you share what you drove up here to Vegas?
Yeah, everybody knows me around home as driving an old 92 Lincoln Town car, and, you know, I've got a real nice Dodge pickup I could have drove, but I thought, heck, how cool it'd be to look back when I'm old man in my rocking chair and say I drove a 92 Lincoln Town car to my first NFR. Not many can say that, and so.
And it made it.
Yeah, it made it, and it'll make it home. That's the best ride around.
Well, that's pretty great. Now, we're going to have just a couple of top things that happened this week. Who overall, can we say, got the best hit of the week?
This guy so far. So far, Webster definitely took the best shot. He stepped in there for Shane Proctor and made one of the best saves I've seen all year long, and anteed up and took the shot. And I mean, that's what dreams are made of right there. I knew as I saw him flying through there that he had a smile on his face, and he didn't give a crap whether it landed on his head or what. I knew he was just happy to be able to do that. And I mean, that's what we've dreamed of our whole lives. So to get in there and pick that bull off him, I wanted some action from him too. So I probably got a little deeper than I needed to, but it was cool to see.
I just like to throw something in there, you know, not tooting anybody's horns or anything, but if there's any young guys out there that's wanting to look at something to kind of set your standard on, pay attention to these guys that I've been getting to work the finals with. These guys know what teamwork is. They know what, you know, there's no egoism. There's no heroes. We're all out there as a team, same as John, him packing the barrel in there. You know, we've all worked as a team all week, and as of 9 perfs, we're clean. We have no bull riders that's gotten hooked, and that really means something to me, and I think the teamwork is where it's at. That pumps me up more than anything, and good teamwork is where it's at.
Okay, well, great. Now, you said something about him flying through the air, but does he get the best award for the best flying too, or did someone else get to fly pretty good?
I think he definitely takes a cake on the flying. Yeah, we've got away pretty clean this week so far. We got one more perf tonight, and I know there's a few bulls out that got a little action, so hopefully they'll come our way, and maybe we can get a little more. But as far as the first 9 rounds, I think Webb definitely takes a cake for the best flight.
Oh, no.
Aw.
That's true. We're all part of the team, all part of the team.
Okay, now, who did the best job at getting the bull at you, John?
Ferg, it was great. I haven't got hit a whole lot now. Man, I kind of want to get hit every perf. And looked up and Ferg was coming, and next thing you know, bam, we got it. It was great. And it's cool, too. These guys, they know that I want to get hit, and so if they get the opportunity to maybe, have something look that way, they're going to do it. And it's really cool when you're sitting in the locker room, them other bull riders and then either other bullfighters too that's been to NFR before and come in there and they stick their head in and tell these guys how good of a job they're doing, that this is one of the best that they've ever seen as a team, and that means a lot. And I think them guys, they appreciate hearing it, but I think people out there need to know how good a job they're doing, and right now I don't know you can put it better 3 guys together.
Well, that's great. Well, I just wanted to mention real quickly, for those that aren't really aware, John being in the barrel isn't just a barrel out there to play in. It's there for a purpose, and a lot of people don't realize that because it's not utilized a lot of times. But what exactly is a barrel really there for?
It's an island of safety for the cowboy, and a barrel's got handles in them. They're supposed to be moved, and it's one thing I try to do. I pick it up and go in there, and there's a happy medium. You don't want to go in there and get in the way of these 3 guys. I mean, they're still on their feet running around there protecting the cowboy, but you need to be close enough that if that cowboy gets thrown out to you, he can come to you, or if them guys need to come to you, you can be there, but don't get in there too much and get in the way and knock somebody else down.
Okay, now one last thing. Is there anything else that just really happened this week that y'all highlight during one of the perfs that one of y'all want to share that one of y'all did, or Dusty that's not here? Anything?
Just the teamwork.
Just teamwork. Okay, well, I know we talked to JW last night. He was crowned the world champion last night. One of the things that we had talked about with him is the bullfighters got together, or the bull riders got together, and all pitched in $1,000 each to give y'all an extra bonus. How do y'all feel about that?
It's pretty touching when you got a group of guys that think that much of you to take money out of their own pocket here at the biggest rodeo in the world and give us a bonus.
Aaron, what about you?
I mean, some of these guys didn't even really win any money, and for them to take money out of their pocket and give it to me is just unbelievable, and it's not something that we'd ever ask for. We get paid to be here, and frankly, I mean, this is the best rodeo in the world. This is what I've always wanted. So, I mean, I'd never go to a rodeo for free, but this one, I don't know, I probably would. So it's pretty cool, and it means a lot. A lot of those guys are my good friends, and to have them do something like that and think that I've done that good of a job, and that just lets me know that, we've done what they brought us here for, and proven them right on their choice. So.
All right. Well, that's great. Well, any last words from anybody, John?
No, just looking to have a lot of fun out here in this last performance, and it's going to be awesome round 10, and it's the last one with the 4 of us together. So I'm looking forward to it.
Aaron, last word.
Just thanks to everybody, my sponsors, Wrangler, KicksandBucks.com, and Monte Carlo, and it's just been a blast, and thank you for having us and getting us out there. I really appreciate it.
And Cody?
Same thing. Tammy Webster, Celeste and Trini, Justin Boots, Montana Silversmith, Calfrac Well Services, and Discount Wheel and Tire down there in Paris, Texas, Shane Oates, and as well as Gary Jones with Jones Pro Gear, Bullfighting Gear.
All right. Well, I want to thank the guys for coming out here, and for Cody to taking the time every night to come out here, because they have a lot on their mind. So it's great that he's taking the time to come out each night and talk to us and share a little about his first experience out of NFR. And we want to send a big shout out to csconnections.online.com for sponsoring this video series. And this is the last night. We hope to see all these guys back next year at the NFR. This is Tammy Webster with Bull Riding Rodeo Connection Inside Look into the NFR through the eyes of the bullfighter, Cody Webster.